Hello, my name is Nobody, and welcome to the third game in the Absolute Random Cup semifinals between the Brazilians and the Czech. We have in the bottom left corner VH playing as the Aztecs, and in the top left side we have Dogao playing as the Mayans. So we're going to have a meso war, Aztecs and Mayans here. On the bottom right side we have Yannick in the blue trunks playing as the Mayans, and in the top side in the teal we have Mango playing as the Aztecs. Let's see if any laming is going on early on. Nothing to be lamed over here, just two sheep. I think that Fiage is going to get over there in time. And Mango's going to take his sheep right here. Those sheep are going to take some time to get to this gate. I wonder if Dogao's... Looks like Dogao's going to try to intercept them. Brazilian team already using their restarts. Fiage is going to collect his sheep. And here comes Dogao. Mango's going to try to intercept the cat scout. I can't tell who got the first hit. Like in Star Wars, who shot first? Oh man, I think it's going to be Mango. I wouldn't bet on it though. Dogao's going to run away at the last second. Apparently he figured it out before I did, but it looks like it's going to be too late. 2 health left. Just going to take one more hit here. It just needs to get over the gate. It's a foot race. And it looks like he's going to get through, just barely saving the eagle. That's huge for Dogao. With that eagle, he's going to be able to lure... He's going to be able to find these sheep, importantly. Definitely something you don't want to lose this early on. Doesn't look like he has any deer to lure, though. But that's so important for him to be able to have that eagle. And not much else going on at this time. So bottom side, we have red and blue, which will be Aztecs and Mayans. So we're going to have the opposite civs face off. Let's take a look at their maps. VH's got plenty of deer here, and that's going to be lovely for him. 1 forward gold, but he has this back gold here. Not a lot of space in the back. It doesn't go deep into the wood line. So possibly could be vulnerable if maybe with a castle and trebs. I'm not exactly sure. Topside Dogao, he's got a much more vulnerable gold, but it's not that vulnerable. Would be much more vulnerable here. Second gold is forward. There is a back gold over here for Dogao, so he should be fine with gold. Mango, he does have 4 deer. That's plenty of deer. Back stone, very important for the mines. Although Mango's playing as the Aztecs. And it looks like he has only access to 1 gold. The rest of his golds are outside over here. So Mango's going to have to make sure not to lose this gold. And it looks like it will be in the range of monks if a monk gets right over here in this corner. I think Yannick's going to try to lure these deer in. This gold looks pretty safe, kind of in the back. And stones are exposed, which is not something you want as a mines player. So what kind of strategies can we see? As I was talking about previously, maybe we could see a Sling to the Mayans, go for a fast imp, forward castles, and a lot of plumes and trebs. Trebs could be very devastating, I think on a map like Fiage's, because Fiage doesn't have a lot of space to boom in the back. Kind of arguable, though. So that strategy could be potentially pretty strong. Maybe we see the famous Aztec monk rush. Monks, of course, getting more HP, generating relic gold faster, and monasteries building faster for the Aztecs. As well as the Eagle Warrior being a good support unit. Maybe we'll see them forward onto the Mayans. Take a look at relic positioning. 2 here, 1 here, and then 2 in the back. Better relic positioning for the Brazilian team. And then maybe we see the players just play it standard. 3 town center boom for both players, going plumes archers for the Mayan player, and then eagles for the Aztec player. Wouldn't counterpicking Tudens be great? I believe it's I believe it was random. I can't believe if it was team random or the other way around. Tunins, they get a good economy bonus with their farms, and most notably, they are very good at resisting monk rushes due to their resistance bonus. But other than that, as Noteford said, they are a slow civ. Particularly their paladins and Teutonic Knights are slow, although that's not what I think he meant. But yeah, it's easy to counter paladins when you have halbs. I don't think Tunin's the strongest pick here.
But nay.
Feudal Age for Mango, he's going to go up on 26 pop. He's going to go up on one less pop. We'll see if he can pull it off. Yannick and Dogao going up to the next age. Fiage a little bit behind. He'll be the last one to go up. He's going to go up on 28 pop. So 26, 27, 27, and 28. Fiage, he's going to go for early stone. I'm not sure why. Oh, this is kind of interesting, actually. And he's already got 4 in gold here. So two reasons you might want to do this. A, you want to get your third town center out really quickly, or B, you want to go for a castle, most likely a defensive castle if he's playing as Aztecs. Or he wants to sling it away. I'm not sure. My bet would be on the last option, sling it away. But we'll have to see. I'm going to be the first here. Also going to stone, and I think we're going to see the same strategy from these players. Let's just double check to be sure. He has enough to go up to the next age, but I don't see a blacksmith being made. He doesn't have the wood. And double bit axe being done. I don't know if that's diagnostic though, and horse collar. And coinage, so I think we're going to see the same strategy here. Both players are thinking about slinging the Mayans. And you can see the identical upgrades coming in here. And somehow, how did this eagle get walled in? I have no idea. It's kind of hilarious. And that eagle's going to go down here. That's going to be Fiage's eagle, the Aztec's eagle. Not the biggest deal, I think. I think the Mayan eagles are going to be more important here. Castle Age coming from Yannick. Coinage from Fiage. We're going to see both a double sling. So really, we're going to ignore for the time being the teal player here and Fiage. Fiage is even double walling through here. And let's pay attention to Dogao and Yannick. Yannick's going to be the first one to get up to the next age. And Dogao's going to be on one population more. Yeah, sling to rush at paladins. Oh no, plumed archers. I saw PA and I automatically thought paladins. So we're just going to see this typical Mayans work here. We're going to see a lot of plumed archers, and first to get siege ram is going to be going to have a huge advantage. Not sure what players are Xing at this point. Question is, do the Mayans players focus on the slinger or the person being slung? And obviously they're much closer to the Aztec players here. So much Xing. Just chasing down this eagle. I think Dogao's eagle may go down here. He's pretty far away from his base. Gonna take an extra hit here, and that could be the killing blow. And it's gonna try to intercept it on the bottom side. That's so much X. Dogao's going to be up to the next age. Here's the forward castle. Very important he gets the forward castle up. It's really going to accelerate his push. And down the eagle's going to go. At the same time, because these eagles are distracted, Mango's not going to be able to directly see this castle. And he's going to be in some trouble. No double walls coming in. We have mentioned the forward gold from earlier in the game. Fiage has taken the extra precautions here and has stonewalled. And Yannick has chosen to go for the defensive castle. I'm kind of wondering why. I think the forward castle is going to be more beneficial here. Castle going to be able to be a nice foothold and help bust through these walls here, whereas the defensive castle not so much. Both Mayans players probably thinking about going into the Imperial Age pretty soon to get out those Trebs and Bracer. Dogao's going to be the first to click up here. And finally, the walls coming up from Mango. I wonder if they will be up on time, though. Yannick's going to move over, try to defend his ally here. Could do a little bit of harassment over here. Just maybe on these few gold miners. And hopefully they don't run headlong into the castle. Looks like they will. Gonna lose a little bit of health here. And Mango's gonna make a gate for his ally. So this is where the majority of this action is going to be, right in this screen right here. A lot more plumed archers from Dogao, and he has the timing advantage, so just cleaner build from him and his ally. And second castle coming up from Dogao. And once again, just gonna be a nice place to push. Gonna be able to take out these walls, take out a few farms. And then plumed archers can just stroll right in. Shot it. Dogao gonna be up to the next stage. I would not be surprised to see... Where is it? Trebuchet coming out. Oops, Dogao. And there's the first two Trebs. Gonna deploy into this town center. And Bracer coming straight away as well. The majority of the resources right now I expect going to be for the plumed archer upgrades. We have Bracer done. We're gonna see chemistry and ballistics being done. Maybe a few of the armor upgrades as well. And then after that, some siege rams. And that's really all you need. That's the bread and butter for the Mayans. Yannick's gonna place his defensive castle here. Looks like Fiage actually didn't need these double walls here. And here's the first Treb. Mango already losing quite a sizable portion of his economy here. And here's the plumes. Essentially, Yannick defends at this point. Upgrades are equal right now. The thing is, Dogao can lose a fight here and still be in the game, but if Yannick loses this fight, Mango's just going to go down in an instant. You can see these villagers want nothing to do with this top side of the economy. And the plumed archer is going to move in. Where is the plumed archers from Yannick? Where is he going? And at the same time, Dogao probably doesn't want to lose too many plumed archers here. Going to get 3 villager kills. And cause a mass exodus. He's now going to regroup. Armor upgrade's still the same right now. Chemistry being done from Yannick. That could be a nice advantage. And he's going to take a few plumed archers here. Yannick 4 ahead in the military. He's going to have the chemistry up earlier. Dogao's going to have padded archer armor, which will negate the chemistry. But Mango's in a much worse shape here, and because of that, he's going to be able to provide a much worse sling than VH will. And all these resources invested into these farms, pretty much useless at this point. Chemistry coming in from Dogao, I think that's a much more important upgrade than chemistry. And third castle here. Mango, essentially nowhere to run here. And Dogao's going to try to continue to push through here. Cannon archer armor ballistics coming in from Yannick. And army count looks about even right here. Upgrade's just slightly in the favor of Dogao, I think. Looks like he's gonna try to is he gonna try to take out the Treb first? These Trebs are gonna try to deploy here. And this Trebuchet essentially acting as a poor ram. It's gonna go down now. It looks like in the first big fight, I think Yannick's winning this. You can see so many dead bodies here. And still one armor up from Dogao. And it looks like Dogao will push this back now. Elite Plumed Archer's huge upgrade. And Dogao, he's going to invest into Cap Ram instead. We'll see which one of these pays off right now. Essential Yannick doesn't lose any of his castles. Another castle coming in from Dogao. Just going to castle the entire map. And Yannick is on a clock right now. He needs to be able to take out these trebuchets. Capped Ram, here's going to be the first... No, we don't see any siege workshops here, so the rams are going to be delayed here. Just a few rams right at this moment would really help a lot. Elite Plumed Archer done now. 15 extra health on them. It looks like Yannick doesn't have the numbers here. Castle going down, no villagers repairing it. Ring Archer armor, that's another big upgrade, 2 extra armor. And Elite Plumed Archer now coming in. So finally Yannick able to push it back, even though he had less numbers here, due to the upgrade advantage. And this is going to keep him in the game. Where are those capped rams? No capped rams being made right now from Dogao. And now we have Ring Archer armor on these Plumed Archers. An extra 2 Pierce armor for them. On the bottom side, we're going to see some ram pushes into Fiage's base. Thumb Ring, another very important upgrade for Plumed Archers. Let's take a look at the military counts now. Dead even. Dead even with Yannick having the upgrade advantage, but Dogao having capped rams. And I don't know if you're able to see it, but these archers are going to resist a lot more arrow fire due to their 2 extra armor. Finally, the ram's going to come in. Ram will be able to take about 200 Plumed Archer shots. And could even get some trebs here. Yannick knows this is going to focus down the ram, but at the same time, Plumed Archer's firing at the back. And we need to see some rams out of Yannick. Finally, Ring Archer armor being done from Dogao. And Dogao's going to lose a castle here. And right now, castle count 3 to 4. Dogao really should make a lot more use out of these rams. They're able to do so much for his army. As you can see right now, Plumed Archer is able to fire on top of the Plumed Archers of Yannick, just because that ram was threatening the trebuchets here. Another castle coming up in the back. It's going to be 4 to 4 again. And we need to see more siege workshops here. It looks like Dogao doesn't have the economy for it. And on the bottom side, we have a breakthrough. Bunch of rams coming in, a lot of Plumed Archers. And Fiage is going to have to do a mass exodus of his own. Huge migration. Looks like we're seeing a bit of a momentum swing here. Another castle looks like it's going to go down from Dogao. Here comes another ram. About even fight here. I think that Dogao's actually winning it. And on the bottom side, just total chaos. These villagers didn't get away in time. They're going to try to rewall? No, they're going to run through for their lives as they're getting shot at point blank with arrows. And that's really sad. Some of these villagers don't even have clothing on their backs. Just carrying the wood that they have with them. And that's going to be a big blow to Fiage. Let's take a look at Mango's population, 54 vills, about the same number of vills as Fiage. Remember, Mango got hit pretty early on. And military count right now, it's a huge difference. Look at this military difference. Remember, half of Yannick's military is on the bottom. 65 military for Yannick and 23 from Dogao. And if you look at team scores here, 61 to 45. It's a huge difference right now. Seadram, heavy plow. And Seadram, I think, is going to be the killing blow here. Suddenly, the Brazilian team, their score is just dropping dramatically. And nice comeback on this top side here. Yannick, of course, losing the first castle. And now he's taken 3 castles from Dogao. Squire's scale mail armor. I'm not sure why he's going into Eagle Warriors. When this combo seems to be working out perfectly fine for him. And there's GG. So both Mayans players getting slung. I thought this push had a lot more potential here due to the castle positioning and faster uptime. Most of the engagements were pretty easy. Mango had to run away quite early, and then Yannick losing the first castle in the game, but able to push it back, and take the next 3 castles of Dogao.